Days passed and she found solace in prayer, seeking guidance from a higher power. Hello, let's listen to another story written by Manjeet Rajbir. The Liberated Love. In Moradabad, a small town in India, lived a young woman named Fatima. She was married to a man named Zunaid, who seemed to love her deeply. However, as the months passed, their once blissful marriage began to crumble under the weight of societal pressures and misunderstandings. One day, amidst heated arguments and hurtful accusations, Zunaid uttered the word "talaq" 3 times, as if to cast away their bond. Fatima was shocked and devastated, going numb, as her heart shattered into a million pieces. Distraught and feeling helpless, Fatima's parents suggested that she consult a Maulvi, who was known for his compassionate nature. Fatima met Maulvi Sahib and poured out her heart, explaining the situation she found herself in. The Maulvi listened attentively and then said, "Child, remember that the purpose of marriage is not to create suffering, but to bring joy and support. The hasty use of talaq can lead to grave consequences. However, there is a solution called halala in Islam, but it must be approached with utmost sincerity and care." Curious but cautious, Fatima asked, "What is halala, Maulvi Sahib?" Maulvi Sahib explained, "Halala is a practice where if a husband divorces his wife by uttering talaq 3 times and then he genuinely regrets his decision, then the wife must marry another man and consummate the marriage. Only if the second marriage ends in a divorce can the wife remarry her former husband." Fatima was taken aback by the concept. "Marry another man? How can I do that? My heart belongs to Zunaid," she said, tears streaming down her cheeks. She shuddered by the only thought of another man being her husband. Maulvi Sahib nodded understandingly. "I understand your pain, my child. Halala is not an easy path, and I agree sometimes it is used to exploit or manipulate, although it is intended to be a last resort for reconciliation, not punishment. But times have changed now. So think deeply about your decision and follow your heart's true desires." Fatima returned home, conflicted and torn between her love for Zunaid and her desire to protect her dignity. Days passed and she found solace in prayer, seeking guidance from a higher power. Meanwhile, Zunaid too was grappling with remorse and regret for uttering those impulsive words. He realized the gravity of his actions and longed to make amends as he truly loved Fatima. One evening, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange, Zunaid mustered the courage to visit Fatima's parents. "I deeply regret my actions and want to reconcile with Fatima. I understand if she cannot forgive me, but I want her to know that I am truly sorry," he said, his voice laden with sincerity. Fatima's father, moved by Zunaid's earnestness, decided to speak to his daughter about the matter. "Fatima, Zunaid is remorseful and seeks your forgiveness. I know it is not easy, but consider your heart and what you truly want," he advised. Fatima thought long and hard, torn between the love she once had for Zunaid and the pain caused by his actions. she decided to have an honest conversation with Zunaid. They met at their favorite place in a quiet, beautiful garden where the fragrance of blooming flowers filled the air, making them nostalgic about early days of their married life. Zunaid looked into Fatima's eyes and said, "I know I hurt you deeply, and I can't undo the past. But I promise you, Fatima, if you give me another chance, I will cherish and love you like never before." Tears welled up in Fatima's eyes as she responded, "I still love you, Zunaid, but the pain was immense. If you truly regret your actions, then let us rebuild our marriage, not through halala, but through love, trust, and understanding." And so, with the promise of a fresh start, Fatima and Zunaid embraced, realizing that true reconciliation lay not in rituals but in the hearts that sought forgiveness and a new beginning. Together, they embarked on a journey to rebuild their love, their bond, and their lives stronger and wiser than before. Thank you. You were listening to Himani Thapar.